I am pushing your face. Push, push, push.
Wow.
This is one of my dress balls that has this face on it. Oh, I love to squish, squish, squish the face. Howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here and
Sandwich maker Brad.
Sandwich maker Brad.
Sandwich artist.
Sandwich artist Brad. He's making me a peanut butter jelly sandwich because he said he was just dying to make me one. Right, honey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then we're going to take naps. So I decided I'd do this video. This is, last night was officially our 1 month of being here. Or 4 weeks. Right?
Uh-huh.
4 weeks of being here. Thank you, honey. In Okalakni.
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 Yes, ma'am.
Okalakni. 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 Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Wow.
You ever claim to be normal?
I don't think anybody that knows you would ever claim you to be normal.
You gotta sleep sometime. Huh? It is May 22nd, 2016, Sunday afternoon, 2:31 p.m. This fine sunny day. It is, let's see, 82 degrees out. Real feel temperature is 87. High will be 86. Low will be 60. I had a laugh a couple nights ago. We were outside, and it was like 60-some degrees, and I was cold. I'm like, I gotta go in. I'm cold. Excuse me. Hi, Mama. She's staring at me. What did we do yesterday?
We went now.
I think I already talked about that because I showed them what I got at Dollar Tree. After that, we took naps. A big surprise. And then Brad barbecued chicken out on the grill, and I made pasta salad, which he said was good. And then we just kind of relaxed, did our normal letting dogs out, some normal cleanup chores that we have every night. And that was about it, wasn't it? Yeah. And then today we got up later. We got up about 9:30. That's when we got moving. And took the dogs out and all that. By the time we got done messing around outside and talking with our neighbor about fishing and everything, then it was about 11:30. Came in and cooked, well, at that point in time it was lunch, but I did the pan-fried potatoes with the onions and sweet bell peppers and turkey kielbasa, and then I cooked some eggs too, and I made some toast. Right, hun?
Yep.
So did that, and I cleaned. We divided up the chores, and I did my chores as far as cleaning the RV. And Brad did his. He vacuumed, and he put down that other. I told you guys we had bought another section of the clear carpet runner. So now we have it from front to back going. And so there really isn't that much vacuuming to do. He did vacuum edges and stuff, and then you have to stretch those out. And usually it takes a couple weeks to really get those carpet runners stretched out, because they have teeth on the back of them. So it takes a couple weeks for them to really get stretched out. You kind of have to stretch them out and let those teeth kind of dig into the carpet. But it sure is nice, because if you spill anything, you just wipe it up, and if your dogs do have an accident, you just wipe it up. It's a cheaper alternative than pulling your carpet and replacing it with wood flooring, or some kind of wood-looking flooring. So, the only thing he's got left to do with the microwave is microwave. Oh, you already did it? Oh, he already did it, because it's too high up for me really to, but Yeah, so we got all our housework done. I was teasing my best friend Dina about it. It only took me 10 minutes to do my housework. You know, and I literally did it while I was cooking breakfast because I sliced up all the potatoes and vegetables and I nuke them. So they're most of the way done before I ever put them in the electric skillet. And then I went around and did my housework while I was doing that. So, then we're going to take naps here as soon as I get done and get uploading this. Just kind of, and then we'll just spend the rest of the day relaxing. Brad's got some online work to do here this evening probably and stuff, printing out some stuff that we need to get going on and all that fun stuff. We found out that if you're fishing from a pier or something basically attached to the land or from the land in the salt water, you don't even need a fishing license. So, you know, if you're a resident, so all we gotta do is get our driver's license and we'll be doing that when Brad's retirement comes in, and then we'll be set to go. So we're excited about that. And what else? Go ahead.
Looking at fishing poles.
Looking at fishing poles, looking at like crab traps and that kind of stuff.
That's exciting.
That's very exciting, and because one thing we have discovered is and we knew this before we came down here, that food prices were more expensive. You know, cost of living is cheaper, but food prices are a little more expensive, especially meat. Produce not so much, you know, because there's a lot of produce grown here. But, you know, seafood's cheap in this area. And it's literally on every corner. We can literally go across the street and down just a little ways. You know, what, maybe a mile?
Oh, we can go right over here to that seafood store that supplies Angelo's.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's...
Tropical Traders or something.
Oh, it's less than a 10th of a mile.
Yeah, so, you know, and get seafood. You know, or they'll bring it to you. So, I mean, but chicken and beef and pork are more expensive. So, but I think what most people do, unless they don't like to fish and they don't eat fish, is that's what they supplement a lot of their food with is the seafood. And that's what we plan on doing. We plan on definitely probably hoping to use about half of the meat we eat, at least, as seafood.
You know, the one thing I cannot understand, I'm sure you've talked about this before, is the fascination behind boiled peanuts.
That might be a southern thing, but no, it would not. We did not like it. No, we will not partake. No, sirree, Bob, no.
I tried it once.
No, we did not like it.
Yeah.
Well, I tried it once too. We tried it together. It was, yeah. And I asked people, what's the big deal about it? They're like, it's a southern thing. It's like, okay, yeah. You know, no. But yeah, so we'll be supplementing our meat with at least half of what we catch. And I told Brad, that'll just be your job. He may later on, he's thinking about it, and let me know if you guys would be interested or not. He may do a separate channel that would be of fishing, you know. And, you know, which he had no problem doing. He likes to film stuff, he just doesn't like to be on the camera. You know, so, but let me know if you guys are interested in that, because, you know, I know that a lot of people really like watching the fishing and the wildlife videos, because he probably will be doing some of just drives and seeing different animals and stuff like that. You know, now that he has his tablet up and running. Took him a month of Sundays, and, honey, why'd you go on the rant about Internet Explorer and Microsoft and all that. Take it away. First, can you do the Sunday for Dina?
Sunday.
Because she loves it when you do that.
Okay. I hope she's happy now.
Are you happy now?
Every time I went to...
This is on his new tablet.
On the new tablet, it's a Microsoft tablet. And every time I went into a non-Microsoft website, the warning came up that this didn't have the specific security certificate, and that it might be dangerous to proceed. And I much prefer Google Chrome over Internet Explorer, and it took me 3 days to finally be able to download Google Chrome, and it was like, I don't know if there's a hidden program in there that doesn't it doesn't want you to go.
Well, did you find, because it kept saying too, and I was trying to help you yesterday, it kept on saying that Google Chrome had already been downloaded. Did you find where it had been downloaded already?
Did.
Okay. And then last night, finally he was able to.
Yeah.
But we were looking for different options on how you could and everything else. It was just
and you can even click on an Internet Explorer, or actually on the computer, you can click on where it says other web browser choices, and it didn't give you any other, just Internet Explorer. And you clicked on the thing for other search engine options, and it didn't give you any other choices other than Bing.
Yeah.
And I don't like Bing, and it's just a personal choice. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure some people love Bing. I know some people love Internet Explorer. We just like Google Chrome.
Yeah. And,
we used to do Internet Explorer before we discovered Google Chrome.
Yeah, and but holy smoke, I was starting to get a little irritated.
Well, rightly so, though.
Yeah.
And I was trying to help him, and I had him sitting side by side, and we were going through the stuff on my laptop, searching with Google to find out if there was some kind of link or something, but yeah, so now that he got his tablet more figured out and stuff, he is thinking about starting a kind of a nature and fishing channel. So if you guys would be interested in that, let me know.
And also I've got that little GoPro.
Yeah, he wants to, it's waterproof, and he wants to do the...
Yeah, I was thinking about tying it to a piece of rope and going out here on the pier.
You gotta do that.
Yeah, lowering it underwater just to see.
Yeah, so if you guys are interested in that, and that would be a channel too that you would be able to have your children watch, and stuff, and it could be very, very interesting and educational. So, let me know if you guys are interested, and that'll be something that he'll be working on, and and then I'll put the link on this channel so you guys can follow over and subscribe. Or maybe if you're one of my female friends watching it, and it's not really, if you don't stop that, because it was reflecting on the screen.
Was it on?
Do you not do that?
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
See what I put up with? But if you're a female, you're not really into that, and I know a lot of you aren't. Maybe your husbands would be, or maybe your children would be, or maybe your sister's brother's uncle from a third generation might be. But yeah, do you guys see what he was doing, trying that laser on me? It showed up right on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna beat him.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll video that.
I'm sure they'd love that.
Oh, then he'd have proof.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, we're thinking about doing that, or he's thinking about doing that, and he'll learn to do some editing and stuff. I'm not even going to learn to edit, so YouTube asked me not too long ago to partner with them. I never have answered them. I don't want to, if it's going to mean that they're going to dictate what might be on my channel content and how I do my vlogs, no thank you. And I'm just doing this for fun. Even though my videos are monetized, I've never collected anything from it. In fact, you know, the bank account that it's tied to, I don't even know if it's still out, open or not.
I think it is.
You know, so, you know, I just do this for fun. I'm not going to have it be, you know, I mean, you know, that might be something he wants to think about later on with the fishing channel is you know, I'm sure they'll ask him to partner with it because he'll probably get a lot of subscribers on that. But anyway, I just plan on doing some looming after I get up. We're making tacos for dinner tonight. You know, it is kind of funny though when the price of beef and stuff becomes that, you know, being raised in beef country in Wyoming, and a lot of my family were ranchers and stuff. So I grew up that we would buy a half a beef at a time. You know, that, you know, so you never thought about having beef. We always had a lot of meat around. I mean, you know, and a lot of dairy and stuff. I never dreamed it would come to an age where, you know, eating beef is kind of like I mean, we would be likely to eat more crab and lobster and shrimp now, and scallops and stuff, than we would be to eat beef. It's actually cheaper.
Well, look, what we see that sign? Didn't you say?
You can get a dozen of blue crab for $12.
Yeah.
Here, fresh, alive. You know, shrimp runs between $5 to $7 a pound, depending on, you know, if they've caught a really big, if they netted a large amount, then they'll run a special, hey, $5 a pound, you know, because we have an overflow, come down and see us, you know, and that stuff will be so fresh it's still flipping on the ice. You know, literally, seriously. And, you know, so, I mean, you know, you're thinking, well, beef prices aren't that much. Well, per pound, though, you're getting a lot more shrimp than you are beef, you know, so, you know.
Especially if you buy the bone-in stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you're buying the bone-in,
yeah,
you know, then, and, you know, so, but I'm anxious to go doing some fishing and stuff. We were talking with our neighbor, Mitch, and he was telling us about, well, you might catch a stingray, and I'm like, okay, so what do you do with it then? And he's like, well, you just take the hook out and throw it back, or you might catch an eel, and I'm like, eesh.
Well, I was talking with the gentleman down here.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to him and his wife out on the pier, and he said that stingrays are very good eating, and he said that a lot of these places, they advertise scallops, and basically all it is stingray meat that have been punched out.
Really?
They use a special type. They use a cutter.
Really?
And they punch out little round cylinders.
Really?
And they call them scallops. Yeah.
Huh. We'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
You know, and in this area, like I said, there's a big program for saving the turtles. Also, if you hook into a bird, there's a lot of birds out on the water and out everywhere. You know, there's a monofilament program to dispose of your fishing line, you know, in these recyclable areas and stuff. So, you know. Oh, and I saw the neatest thing the other day. We were getting gas there by the Walmart, and I don't know, I've never seen it before, but there is you know how you do the recyclables, you know, they have the recyclable centers and stuff. They have this, it's for the Boys and Girls Club. It's a donation center where it would be just like if you just drop off in this metal bin. They have a big slot donation for household goods and clothing and small furniture and stuff. I thought that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
How convenient. You know, so anyway, it's been a month, or okay, tomorrow will be a month. Literally.
Yeah.
That we've been here. Do we love it? Yes. Would we do it again? Yes. Was it hard? Yes. But it was so worth it. I don't have the anxiety. You know, you can get stuck in a life you don't like. You've got to do what you can do to change it. It may take you years. It may take you over a decade. It did us. But, you know, you have to make the changes. And there's no sense, whether it's friends or family, continuing a relationship that is dead. The best thing you can do is just, you know, not continue on with any kind of a dead relationship, you know. You might mourn what you wished it was or what you thought it was, but, you know, it's such a freeing feeling to no longer kind of being stuck on that hamster wheel and not getting anywhere. You know, it's kind of like when you break up with a boyfriend, you know, when you're young and stuff, and then you feel, after a while, you feel relieved. So, you know, you can't control what other people do. All you can do is keep loving them and then wish them well. I mean, they have to do what they're going to do in life. You know, whether they're your kids, your mother, your brother, your uncle, you know, your friend that maybe you were best friends with for 20 years and all of a sudden they've drastically changed. That's just the way life goes. It's not easy. It's painful. It's very painful. But, you got anything else to say?
Nope.
I'm not showing you my hat because it's not quite done. Maybe I'll finish it tonight.
You covered everything.
I'm hoping to, because I would like to get that in the mail soon.
Yeah. You covered it very well.
Yep. So, one other thing, that Dairy Relief, which is a knockoff brand for Lactaid, works really well. It must have been what was causing my stomach such turmoil and such explosiveness, and that's all I'll say, because I've been taking that and it's really calmed down. So if anybody else has experienced that, look into the dairy, especially if you're 50 and over, because I was reading a thing that most people 50 and over have some problems with dairy. So anyway, we love you guys, right, honey?
Yes, we do.
And we cherish your friendships.
Very much so.
And we think you're awesome. And I hope you're having a great Sunday. If you're not, make it great. Talk to you later. Bye.